What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to our channel, guys. I'm Rod. I'm here with my dad.
Rod Sr.
And we are Bridging the Gap. Yes, sir. The boys is back with another fire reaction video for you. If you're viewing this video, it's because you are a patron on our Patreon.
There you go.
And you are the best.
The best.
So thank you for your continued support. We certainly appreciate you.
Definitely.
All right, Dad, we are going to get into the highly requested continuation of the Drake beef saga.
Okay, I've been waiting on this.
So we did Drake and Meek Mill. You saw that Drake absolutely destroyed Meek Mill with a couple of diss tracks.
Squashed him like a bug.
The Charged Up was the little jab, and he came and just knocked him out with back to back.
Yeah, he did.
And it was
she's like, get up.
punk. Yeah, but today we are going to get into another one of Drake's beefs with a rapper by the name of Pusha T. And I found this video, and it pretty much explains the beef pretty well. So I'm just going to play this for you.
Okay.
And then once we get to the part where we hear Drake's diss, we're going to listen to his full diss track to Pusha T. And then we're going to listen to Pusha T's response.
All right, bet.
And I will just kind of ask you,
am I supposed to determine who the winner is?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
So here we go. We'll get right into it.
Oh, boy.
Drake is one of the biggest artists. Drake is one of the biggest artists of all time, and he's not afraid of beefing with other rappers. The whole world went crazy after he went for Meek Mill's neck back in 2015. But when Drake started beefing with Pusha T, the situation got so wild that some OGs in the game allegedly had to step in so nobody got killed. Here's what went down. A lot of hip-hop fans think the Drake and Pusha beef started around 2012, but the situation actually goes all the way back to 2002. Back then, Pusha and his brother No Malice was a duo who went by Clips, and a lot of their production was handled by Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo, aka the Neptunes. Birdman featured Clips on his track, What Happened to That Boy, and the Neptunes produced it. There was some money issues between Birdman and the Neptunes, and Pharrell never worked with Cash Money again. 4 years later, Lil Wayne allegedly asked Pharrell for some clothes from his Billionaire Boys Club brand, but Pharrell shut it down. Pharrell and Clips was also known for rocking Bape before anyone else in the game, so after Wayne wore Bape on the cover of Vibe magazine and rocked Billionaire Boys Club merch in the video for his track Hustler Music, Clips dropped the track Mr. Me Too and called out dudes copying their style. Wayne clapped back in an interview with Complex. He talked about Pharrell and said, "That nigga wore Babes and y'all thought he was weird. I wore it and y'all thought it was hot." Pusha and Wayne sent shots back and forth, but it was never nothing too serious. In 2011, Drake dropped the track Dreams Money Can Buy and allegedly took shots at Pusha with the lines, "And I feel like lately it went from top 5 to remaining 5. My favorite rappers either lost it or they ain't alive." Drake has talked about being a Clips fan back in the day, so a lot of fans thought this bar was aimed at Pusha. Pusha responded by using the Dreams Money Can Buy beat on his track Don't F With Me. One bar says, "Rappers on their sophomores acting like they boss lords." And fans linked it to Drake since he had just dropped his sophomore album. Then, Pusha allegedly sent more shots on the track Exodus 23:1, where he said, "Contract all f***ed up? I guess that means you all f***ed up. You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to 3 niggas. Now that's bad luck." Drake was signed to Lil Wayne's Young Money label under Birdman's Cash Money label, which is under Universal Records. So a lot of fans thought the line was aimed at him. It could have been a shot at Wayne too, since his contract was just as complicated. Pusha said the bar wasn't about Wayne or YMCMB, but after the track dropped, Wayne tweeted, "F Pusha T and anybody that love him." For the next few years, Pusha and Drake allegedly sent some sneak disses at each other, but nothing too wild. Then in 2016, the beef really started heating up. Pusha called out Drake for using ghostwriters on the track HGTV with the line, "It's too far gone when the realest ain't real. I walk amongst the clouds, so your ceilings ain't real. These Call of Duty."
So yeah, because once Meek Mill exposed him for those ghostwriters, that was like a big thing, and so it's kind of, they already had this tiff back and forth for years, and then once Meek Mill exposed that, then Pusha started really taking more jabs at him about the ghostwriters.
Wow.
So,
"Cause the killings ain't real. With the questionable pen, so the feeling ain't real." Drake clapped back on 2 birds, 1 stone and said Pusha wasn't really pushing weight like he raps about. He said, "But really it's you with all the drug dealer stories. That's gotta stop though. You made a couple chops, now you think you Chapo." Pusha waited a couple years to respond. but he came back heavy on the track Infrared. He aired Drake out again for allegedly hiring Quentin Miller to write his verse.
When we listened to that Pusha T album, we heard that song Infrared, where he says it was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. So that's kind of what sparked our conversation about the Drake beefs.
Okay.
On the track Rico back in 2015, rapping, the gangs his beats is banging, your hooks did it, the lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Drake clapped back less than 24 hours later. He decided to take the situation to the next level on Duppy freestyle. He sent shots at Kanye, then went after Pusha with must have.
All right, so after Pusha T dropped that Infrared track, that's when Drake finally made a direct diss to Pusha T with the Duppy freestyle. So that's what we're gonna listen
Duppy
to.
freestyle.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to that right now.
All right.
I'm in shock. The nerve, the audacity. Okay. So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me.
Okay, he's coming off out the gate. So he said, if you beefing with me for working with writers on a couple of verses, on a couple of V's, then what do you think about the man that's making your beats? So he's talking about Kanye, because Kanye is well known and well documented to work with writers to help him write his songs.
Okay.
So he just comes out the gate
Straight at
fired.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me for working with someone else on a couple of V's. What do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and
So he's basically, he's got a bunch of lines in here. So he's saying, Father stretch his hand. He's referencing a bunch of Kanye songs. So Father stretch your hands. He says 30 hours. So basically he's saying he was just with Kanye writing songs for Kanye.
He was writing Kanye's songs?
He was writing songs
Drake
for Kanye.
was?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I pop style for 30 hours. Pop style is a Kanye song. 30 hours of Kanye song. Father stretch my hands is the Kanye song. So he's just saying, I was just over there helping y'all out, and you over here dissing me. Like,
Right,
what's your
right.
deal, bro?
helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature
He's
checks
using
and know
his
that my head
material.
overheats.
Yeah.
Don't know why the fuck
And don't
you
even
niggas
know.
listen to Dead of Steve. Must have had your
maybe
infrared
he
wrong.
know,
Now
he
your
know.
head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't
Whoa.
push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose.
Wow.
You niggas leeches and serpents. I think it's good and now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. Man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. I had a microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah. And as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy.
Okay, so that line was, y'all like,
Q.
like, yeah, Q, Quentin Miller. He was like, I was trying to help the guy. He was working at Kroger when I met him. Y'all acting like he made me. Like, what?
You're right, you're right.
Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah. And as for Q,
Your-
man, I
your
changed his life a
demise.
couple
He's
times.
gonna
Nigga was at
televise
Kroger
it.
working double time. Y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah. Who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever's supposedly making me hits, but ain't got no hits, sound like they need me. My hooks did it, my lyrics did it, my spirit did it. I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time, cause you older than a nigga you running behind. Look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I'm too resilient, get out your feelings. It's gonna be a cruel summer for you. I told Weezy and baby I'ma done them for you. Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you, considering that we just sold another 20 for you. To be honest.
Ooh.
Duppy.
A duppy is like a Toronto word for like a lame or a loser or something.
Duppy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put that in my yeah. Duppy.
Okay, so he did Duppy freestyle. The day after Infrared dropped, he came right with it. Duppy freestyle. Boom. Okay, we'll go back to this video so we can finish explaining it.
Had your infrared wrong, now you're heading the beam. Y'all the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. He also challenged Pusha's street cred again with, man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. Drake addressed the Quentin Miller situation too, and said that he was just trying to help the dude make it in the industry because he was working at Kroger when he met him. At the end of the track, Drake says he's gonna send Kanye an invoice for the clout he gave Pusha by beefing with him. Pusha tweeted, send the invoice for the extra 20. And Drake actually followed through and posted a $100,000 invoice on Instagram for promotional assistance and career revival. Then Drake's homegirl and label mate Nicki Minaj hopped in to defend him over the ghostwriting situation. She tweeted, gonna run that Quentin shit in the ground. Like Drake don't write for himself and others. Your enemies will remix, reinvent, and try to make you relive some old shit for years to come when they have nothing on you. Knock it off. Challenging the chosen ones only awakens the sleeping giant.
Yep.
Duppy freestyle was a tough diss track, and a lot of fans were already saying Drake won. But what happened next shocked the whole world and made this beef legendary. May 29th, 2018, Pusha dropped The Story of Adidon. The artwork was a picture from 2008 of Drake wearing blackface, which would have been a bomb all by itself. But Pusha really went for the kill with the lyrics. He started off the track by going after Drake's mom, Sandy.
Oh, no, he didn't. He went after his mom?
All right, so now we can listen to the story of Adidon. This is the response to the Duppy freestyle by Pusha T.
All right. Damn, they getting nasty.
Easy money. It's about to be a surgical summer.
Surgical summer.
Chop the tops off the coupes.
Drake told him he was gonna have a cold summer.
The 488. The spider joint. And you know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes, right? Watch the body drop. Drug dealing aside, ghost writing aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Dennis Graham, stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit, Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby.
Ooh, he married he married an Instagram chick,
a porn star. He didn't marry her. So
that's his girl though.
Prior to this diss track, no one knew that Drake had a child.
Ooh.
No one knew this. So he basically just, with that line, just exposed that Drake has a child.
Damn.
That he been keeping on the low with some porn star chick from France named Sophie. He also references Dennis Graham, which is Drake's dad, who be like on an Instagram and he wears these big bright suits and stuff.
Yeah.
And he also talks about how his mother was never married and that she's always coming in last place, and damn, he's taking crazy shots. But the line about the kid was like the biggest bomb. Like,
everybody was like, what?
Yeah. Wait, it gets worse.
Wow.
Baby's involved as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh. Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah. How dare you put yay in my verses? I'm selfish, I want all of the curses. I'm pre-booking the churches, me versus 3 hearses. If we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Already aligned with the greats. And on that same note, the only ones I chase are 2 ghosts. Still giving you classics. That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is sick, sick, sick. I got the devil flow, nigga.
Okay, so
Who's that? You talking about his dad?
OVO 40, the producer, his producer, homie, the one that makes all of Drake's beats. That's who he's talking about.
Oh.
So 40 has multiple sclerosis, and he's saying he's hunched over. He's
How
sick.
much long he gonna last?
Yeah. He's taking crazy.
So then what
shots.
you gonna do?
He's taking crazy shots.
That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is sick, sick, sick. I got the devil flow, nigga. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip. And you don't really want it with him. Surgical Summer Volume 1. We gonna take this slow. We just gonna peel it back layer by layer. Yeah. Daytona. Album of the motherfucking year. And you talking about you upset. Well, I want to see what it's like when you get angry, okay? You show me that.
Damn.
Push.
Okay. So then Push dropped that. We'll let this guy continue to explain it.
And his dad with the bar, you mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5. Hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. There was a lot of things fans thought Pusha would talk about on the track, but nobody expected what came next. It's hard to keep secrets when you as famous as Drake, but Pusha dropped a bomb and broke the news that Drake had a son with an ex-porn star named Sophie Brousseau that he was hiding from the world. He said, "You are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Keeping your child out of the spotlight ain't a bad thing." But Pusha says Drake was just waiting to announce his son at the same time as his new Adidas line launched. After the track dropped, Pusha went on the Breakfast Club and said that Drake was gonna name the line Adidon after his son, Adonis. Pusha ended the track by going after Drake's homie and producer, OVO 40, with the lines, "OVO 40 hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is 666. I got the devil flow. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip." 40 was diagnosed with a condition called multiple sclerosis that causes numbness, tremors, and bad posture. And Pusha proved that nobody was safe with these bars. Drake's Duppy freestyle was hard, but after the story of Adidon dropped, it was like a bomb went off. Fans was waiting for Drake to respond, but instead, he up on Instagram to talk about the blackface picture. He wrote a long message about how the picture was from when he was an actor, and it was supposed to represent how African Americans were once wrongfully portrayed in entertainment, and to highlight and raise our frustrations with not always getting a fair chance in the industry. Fans was worried, since the beef was so personal, someone could end up getting killed. But the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records, Jay Prince, said he called Drake to end the situation before it got worse. He told DTLR Radio, "I made an OG call to Drake this morning, telling him, I don't want you to respond to this. We're gonna put this to bed. We're gonna put this to bed because we can't get into the pig pen with pigs. Because pigs turn into hogs and hogs get slaughtered." Drake ain't drop another diss, but he allegedly put out a 100K bounty for any info he could use against Pusha. Rumors was flying that Kanye is the one who told Pusha about Drake's son. Pusha went on Joe Budden's podcast and broke the news that the info came from inside Drake's camp. He said, 40's sleeping with a woman. He talks to her daily, 5-6 hours a day. And ultimately, he speaks about how he's disgruntled about certain things, notoriety, and things involving Drake and his career, and so on and so forth. With all that came the fact that Drake has a child. With that also came the trip that everybody took to go see the child and bring him gifts. and all this information. She divulged this information. After the story of Adidon, the beef cooled off. Then, in April 2022, a Jack Harlow song leaked where Drake allegedly sent shots at Pusha. One of Drake's lines on the track says, "All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. If I see you, I spit in your faces." Daytonas with the green faces. Fans started going crazy because they thought the beef was back on. But Pusha went on the Breakfast Club and said it sounded like an old verse and that it wasn't worth responding to. He said, then it's like, even what is the considered? Like, the shots. It's like, bro, after what I've done, like, the middleman talk and all that type of talk, that's not scathing for me. I'm here to, like, burn down everything. After Kanye and Drake squashed their beef, rumors started going around that Pusha was cool with Drake too. But Pusha told the Breakfast Club, I felt like it was good for them. I feel like that's gonna work for them and what they do. I really don't stand anything to gain from squashing anything. They play an industry game. I'm not entertaining it, but there's nothing I want from the situation. I don't want to do a record. I don't want to do none of that. For now, it looks like the beef is basically dead, but Pusha still ain't trying to link up and be homies with Drake. If something happens and they double back, Pusha says he's ready for anybody, anytime. He told the Breakfast Club, I got a file of just fire for whatever. That's for everything. That's for the world. There's a file cabinet full of death.
All right, so that concludes the beef between Pusha T and Drake. What do you think? Who do you think came out on top?
Drake came out hard, but then Pusha T got the drop on his ass.
He got the drop on him hard. Real bad.
He put his feelers out there. I don't know how he got that. You know, they say it come from 40.
Yeah, 40 was talking to some girl, expressing his disgruntledness about stuff, and he spilled all the beans, and the girl ran back and told Pusha. And that's how he got the info.
It's always some chick in the middle. All stirring the pot and shit.
Facts.
Right? But anyway, I have to say Pusha got him. He did, because, I mean, you know, Drake said he was coming out and announcing his son and everything else, but hell, Pusha beat him to it, even if he was. We don't know whether he was or he wasn't.
Yeah.
But Pusha beat it to it. He forced him to you know, divulge that information.
Yeah.
And man, Pusha, he ain't scared
At all.
You know, he was like, I ain't scared of you.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Pusha got him, man. He got him on that. And but I mean, they could keep this going on for a minute. Now I'm pretty sure if Drake did respond, it's gonna be, you know.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that I guess, you know, it was so personal, and then Jay Prince had to step in, and I had to make an OG call. I told him, don't respond, and then Drake kind of rolled with that, like, yeah, I had a record, I was about to come back, and then Jay Prince told me to chill, and it's like, man.
Sound like he got punked.
It sound like he got punked. He knew that he didn't know what. I don't think he had nothing to say back. Cause then
he might have
he had $100,000 bounty out
trying to find the information on him, so like he did him.
He didn't have nothing else to say.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's right. You're right about that. That was a very interesting point you said.
That's telling right there.
Yeah, he put $100,000 because he he got some dirt on me. Now I gotta pay somebody to find some dirt on him because he ain't got nothing else.
He got nothing. Yep.
Yeah.
So
he sound like
because he had already said what he could say.
But this Prince guy, man, he trying to make himself sound like he all that and everything. I don't know who he is, but maybe he is, maybe he's not. But you know, it just seemed like he tried to puff himself up, like he, I'm gonna squash both of these guys and just make them just chill. Yeah, no. After Pusha T put his down, he didn't have to do nothing. Drake wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I wish the beef would have, like, they should have let it simmer. I mean, or let it go. Like, I don't know, but he was like, oh, it was.
Well, that was kind of weak to me. Drake, when he did kind of try to clap back, all he was doing was referencing to the blackface thing.
Yeah, he didn't even respond to the whole diss thing. Yeah, no, it was like, and that's another thing that tells me, like, bro, you ain't got nothing. Like, yeah. Pusha T won that beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's pretty unanimous.
Did you think I was gonna go with Drake?
I wanted to give you the facts and see what you thought.
Yeah, Pusha T hit hard. Yeah. He hit hard and below the belt too.
Way below the belt.
Yeah,
that was another thing. Drake went on I think LeBron's show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like saying how like, oh, he went too far and he but it's a rap battle, bro.
Well, the thing about it, he can't say he went too far cause when I first heard Drake throwing down on Pusha T, Drake he wasn't pulling no punches.
Exactly.
So then why Pusha T gotta, turn around and pull punches, you know?
Drake was like, yeah, man, he was talking about my friend that was sick and
Right.
I was like, okay, it's a rap beef, bro. Like that's how it goes. Nothing's off.
Yeah,
nothing's off limits.
Yes, right.
So, all right, cool.
Wow.
So
that I didn't expect for it to get that deep on Drake, man. Whoa!
It was a bombshell. Like it was crazy.
And they got pictures of the baby's mama and stuff, man.
Yeah, nah, it was.
What'd you think about the baby mama? Was she what you think? Yeah.
She's not what I would expect to be the chick that Drake knocks up.
Right.
She's all right.
She all right.
But she ain't like.
Yeah.
Like just. It's Drake, bro. You think Drake gonna get?
She trapped the nigga. That's what she
got
did. That's what she did.
She's good.
She was
life.
Boy, yeah. See, that's the thing, man. And them the ones you think are gonna get you is the one that slip up on you and get you. She slipped up on him and got him, man.
She got his ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop some comments and let us know what you think. Who you think won this beef? And let us know what else we should react to.
Trust me, y'all know y'all gonna say Pusha T.
And again, thank you. Shout out to all of our patrons. If you're watching this video, you are a patron, and we appreciate you.
Yes,
so thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.